channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you who are new here, my name is Steph, and today I am back with part 2 of my Aritzia Spring 2021 Shop or Drop. For those of you who are new to my channel, Shop or Drop is a new series that I'm starting here on my channel where I take you guys through everything that I'm looking at, shopping, have in my cart, it's on the way, or maybe I have decided to pass on from my favorite site's new releases. Today we are here talking about part 2 of the Aritzia Spring 2021 launch. If you missed part 1, I went through the TNA, Sunday Best, and A Goldie pieces that I am shopping or dropping. If you want to go see that, please go check that out. And to see part 2, which is the Wilfred and Babton new releases, keep on watching.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Okay, so before we dive into the actual Shop or Drop pieces, I do want to quickly mention, of course, that this is just my opinion and what I think will work for me, my aesthetic, and my body. That doesn't mean that the pieces that I am dropping are not, you know, nice or not good. They're just things that I personally don't see myself wearing. So always keep that in mind, and of course take my opinion with a grain of salt because it's just my opinion. So anyways, we're gonna dive right into it, of course. I am back with my trusty iPad. So we're gonna start off with Babton. I love Babton. Babton is Aritzia's most expensive in-house line, but it definitely focuses more on workwear and suiting and tailored pieces, which is something that I'm finding myself gravitating more and more towards, especially as I get older and I spend more time working and less time studying. So we're gonna get started. The first piece, of course, the Babton Pelly Jacket. Guys, this is so gorgeous. I've talked about it before, and I definitely was looking at it in the fall and the winter, but I never really got around to picking it up, partially because honestly, I was just like not really focused on outerwear. I was more focused on picking up some knitwear and getting more staples built out, but also the restrictions and regulations where I live were just like all over the place. They were increasing, decreasing, like, you know, things were starting in 2 days, stopping in, you know, everything was a little bit all over the place. So kind of by the end of that, I was very much like over it. I knew that I was gonna be staying home a lot. Like, I was studying, there was Christmas, there were the holidays, work wasn't really like ramped up at all. So I kind of decided to put it on the back burner. But now, since things are slowly but surely reopening, work is back to full swing. I'm going out and I'm seeing clients because I am considered an essential service, weirdly, but I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, I've definitely been looking at this. I really love this like white color that it comes in. It also comes in a beautiful like camel color, and I could definitely consider it in black as well. It definitely looks like the more tailored version of the Ghana leather jacket, faux leather jacket. So I really like this. Next to it, the rain dress. Honestly, you know what? It looks beautiful on the model. I think she looks absolutely stunning, and I think it's so flattering on her. But I don't have the confidence that it's gonna do what it does for her for me. Like, I don't know. Like, I think she looks amazing, but upon further inspection of the piece, I just don't think it's gonna be very flattering on my body for some reason. So I don't know. I think unfortunately that is a little bit on the back burner. I think I might pass on that, but it's still beautiful, and I don't think it's gonna work for me. That's all. Okay, the Babton Sculpt Knit Tank. Guys, I love this tank. I love it so much. If you're like me and in the summer you don't like to wear a bra, this is perfect. It is a thicker structured knit tank. So yes, like it is a little bit thicker and it's more structured, but the trade-off is no bra. So, you know, but I love this. I wear my versions of these all the time. I absolutely love it. I think it is such a great staple piece to have, and it's one of those pieces that can go from formal to casual, just depending on how you dress it up or dress it down, which I absolutely love in my wardrobe. You guys know I am all about having pieces that will take me from work to like after work drinks to brunch on the weekends to a farmer's market. Like, I'm all about multi-use pieces and being able to wear my clothes in different situations all the time. So I love this tank. It also comes in a long version. Also love that too. Oh, okay. The Babton Refined cargo pants. The model looks fantastic. But like, does anybody else get like early 2000s music video vibes from these? Like, I think they would look awesome with like a strappy heeled sandal and, you know, that sort of vibe. Like, but I don't know, like I really like how they look, but I don't see myself getting longevity out of the piece. But maybe it's just because cargo pants themselves aren't totally my style, and a satin silky cargo pant is even further not my style, but they're beautiful. I just personally, I think I'm gonna be passing on them. A bucket hat. Yeah, guys, you know already where I stand on bucket hats. I love them. I wish I could pull them off, but I can't. So we are bidding them farewell. This Babton Lato dress, oh, it looks beautiful. I definitely think it would be something that I would gravitate towards. It is a like higher neck with a slightly racer back and an eyelet at the back. And I really like it. I love slip dresses. Like, I love this brand called Sablin, I think it's called. And they just make the most beautiful, like all-rounder sort of pieces. Like their pieces are, you know, lounge appropriate, work appropriate, casual appropriate, just kind of like depending on which ones you mix and match together. And they're all about like the monochrome looks, and it's so beautiful. And pieces like this, like these like slip dresses and the slip skirts from Babton especially, really give me those vibes without, you know, the price tag. Sablin is so expensive. It's beautiful, and I hope one day I can afford pieces from the brand. But for now, I'm definitely just gonna emulate those vibes through like Aritzia's like silky satiny pieces. The Babton Lexicon tank. I love this. I love how this looks. I really wanted it in this like sage green color, but it's sold out already, guys. Like, ooh, people are fast. Anyways, I really like how it looks. I think it'll be so flattering, especially like I said, paired with slacks. I really love the look of like knitwear and t-shirts paired with slacks. It's just something that I have been really like gravitating towards, like more and more and more. And yeah, you know, that's like definitely where I feel like the core of my style is going. So I'm all into getting pieces that line up with that. The Babton Zedel pant. It's a vegan leather jogger. Joggers personally just don't really fit my aesthetic or fit my personal style. So I'm gonna pass on them, but I think that they are really cool and would look so awesome styled with, like they have them styled with a more like muscle tee and a pair of like sandals. I think she looks awesome. And also like paired with like strappy heels and a like a cool top sort of situation would be also really cool, but not for me. The same thing kind of goes for the Babton Pontel crop tank and the bodycon tube skirt. I don't know, like I like how they look, but this sort of like pattern on it, I don't know. It just like the pattern in the material itself isn't necessarily my cup of tea. So I think I'm gonna pass in favor of a more classic ribbed or just plain version. Okay, the Babton 90s slit dress. This square neckline mini dress, yes, sign me up. I love dresses like this. I love like a square neckline. I think it's super flattering on me, and I'm personally not a huge fan of a v-neck. Like I like a v-neck, but it's not like my jam. I don't really like to show too much cleavage. I don't really have too much cleavage to show, but I don't really like showing too much cleavage. So a square neckline for me is that perfect middle ground of you're still like kind of sexy, but you're still kind of covered, if that makes sense. So yeah, I love this. I love a side slit, guys. I think they are so flattering. I slept on a side slit for so long. I didn't get on board, and then I got the Tatiana skirt, and now my life has changed. Side slits for life. The Babton Verdana top is a like elevated tube top. It has a sweetheart neckline, and it is a tube top, but I find the sweetheart neckline on it makes it like so much more sophisticated, and it's just like a more like mature, modern take on a tube top. It's kind of like the perfect hybrid between a stretchy tube top and a like corset slash bustier like come together, because it has that sweetheart neckline the way a bustier or a corset would, but then it's really comfortable and stretchy the way a bandeau tube top would be. So I really like that. The Conan pant long, I'm so happy that they are releasing more lengths in the Conan pants. I really love my version of the Conan pants that I have, and I do wish that there was a like longer version, because on me they sit just a little bit above my ankle, kind of like mid calf, and I would really like them to sit like just below my ankle. So different lengths are great, and I really recommend the Aritzia Conan pants and the Aritzia Dexter pants. Guys, from Canada, especially like Toronto, like the big cities like Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Edmonton, Calgary, you will see these pants everywhere. Like when I walk through the financial district, especially like right after work, I see these pants everywhere. Like they're just such a classic staple. They look good on everybody. They're so comfortable, and they are work appropriate. Like what is better than a pair of comfortable work appropriate trousers? Nothing. I tell you, nothing. I mean, there's lots of things, but like in the workwear realm, comfortable work pants are so important. Okay, quickly we're gonna talk about the Babton agency blazer as well as the matching pants. These are a high priority for me. I have always, like since the agency blazer and pants have launched, I have really wanted them, but I've kind of just like hoed and hummed and waited. So maybe this is the season I get them. Who knows? But I really like them. I think that they are such a great staple, and I like that they are a little bit more of a modern interpretation on your classic suit and jacket look. Okay, talking about the Babton contour bodysuit. Anything contour and Babton, just like everybody I know who owns any of the Babton contour bodysuits raves about them. They love them so much. So I have yet to actually pick any up, but definitely as I look at expanding my workwear wardrobe, crop tops out, bodysuits in, and I'm looking to definitely pick up a couple of the contour bodysuits in the different necklines and the sleeve lengths, and I will give you an update if I do end up getting those, because they are on my list. The Babton Rockwell pants. I really like how these look, but I definitely feel like they are a little bit of a trend piece. Yes, I know that pants with slits at the bottom, they come and go in and out of style. So like, I'm not saying that they're not an evergreen. They're just not a classic, if that makes sense. Like they're trendy, and the trend does come in and out of fashion. But I don't know, like in thinking about what I'm looking at getting at, you know, right at the outset, right at the beginning of my career, a trend piece isn't super high on the list, but I do really like it, and it is on my wish list. It's just not high priority. I really like the Babton Pia Sculpt knit tank. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so cute. I love this. I love how it's styled here with the vegan leather trousers and the New Balance sneakers. Like I love how that looks. I would probably opt for a more low-key like white tennis sneaker, but she looks fab. Like I love how this looks. This is definitely how I would style it. I would probably opt for a even further high-waisted trouser, just because if I did want to wear it for work, I don't really love having my midriff exposed. So that could just be a me thing. I don't know, but yeah, I would love how that would look if it was like a little bit of a higher waisted pant. But yeah, I think she looks so cool, and I love that tank. The Babton James sweater. Guys, this color that is on the model on like the front page is completely sold out. I had no idea that it was even, like I don't even know when it sold out, but it is beautiful. I would also definitely get this in it, like one of the cream colors, but this is just the perfect looking, it looks perfect. I don't know if it is perfect, but it is they say a lightweight ribbed knit crew neck. Sorry, I'm having a hard time speaking now. It's just a lightweight, extra fine merino wool, like crew neck sweater. It's really basic. It looks very fitted, and I love how they've had it styled with white tailored trousers. You can put it with jeans, with leather trousers, and it just makes that perfect piece for either cooler spring, fall days, or for cooler summer nights when you need just a little bit of warmth, but not too much warmth. Okay, so I'm so excited to talk to you guys about this because honestly, this is the collection I am most excited about. Okay, I'm just gonna jump into it. The Wilfred Spring 2021 collection. First thing, the Sorrento blazer, it's gonna be a yes for me. This just like, for summer, oh my goodness, yes. Like, I love how this looks. The like more lightweight crepe fabric, yes. This model also, like this photo, the lighting, the tones, the color, goals, absolute goals. This Wilfred Bello dress, I love this color. I love the dress, like this top section of the dress. I'm not a huge fan of the length, but I do think that it would be so flattering. Just a kind of more midi bias cut. I don't know, I kind of like them in a mini, but I could definitely get on board with this, especially for like work or for like dinners. She would be cute. I can get on board. I can talk myself into it. Definitely something I'm dropping though is this vest trend. I went through a vest phase in grade like 7 or grade 8. Never again. I think this dress, like this vest looks fantastic. It looks super structured, super high quality. It has princess seams, so like so flattering on the female figure, really gonna enhance your curves. But just something about a vest for me, I don't know. I don't think personally I'm gonna get it, but who knows? Okay, the Wilfred Bursa sweater, yes, sign me up. We're not going for the sage color. We're going for the white here. I think that this is so beautiful. It's an all-season yarn, so it's gonna be a lighter weight, like kind of knit, which I really like. And I love the shape of it. I love that it goes kind of like down at the back. Oh, this worn with like suit jackets or just like alone. Yeah. And I also like that the V is a little bit higher. Like I said, I don't love exposing a lot of cleavage all the time, so having a higher neckline, definitely my preferred way to go. The Alanya short, love these. Like, this looks fantastic. Like, the way that they've styled it, oh yes, like this gray color, the white, yeah. I definitely like these because these look comfortable, but they also, because of the fabric and the cut itself, they could definitely double up as appropriate work shorts slash like when I like anywhere that has sort of like a more formal restriction, like no like short shorts or anything like that, could definitely get away with those. The Wilfred Costello blouse, not a big fan. I don't like the V and then all of the ties at the front, the sort of like peasant blouse-esque tying. I'm not a big fan of that. She looks fantastic, but for me personally, it just doesn't line up with my style. Okay. The Wilfred Casey dress, kind of the same thing as the peasant blouse. This sort of style isn't 100% my style. If it was a solid, like if this particular one was a solid color, I could definitely get on board, but it's not my most favorite cut, you know, of dress. I think if it was a little bit more like empire and a little like a square with an empire waist, then I would get on board. But I think because there's so much of that like scrunched, like stretchy look up on top, it's just not doing it for me. The Wilfred Beso button up, yes, please sign me up. Like this look paired with the Ibiza shorts, yeah. Oh yes, this is a look that I am definitely going to be trying to go for this summer. The Wilfred opera dress, same thing. I'm here for it. Sign me up. I love this blue color, but definitely I like this blue color. I think if I were to get it, I would get this blue color, maybe the black, I wish it came in a cream color. This sand I find is a little bit, I don't know, something about the fabric, but I like it. I like it. I like the blue, but yeah. The Duomo blouse, yes, love this. Love how it's paired with the Tempest skirt in that tan color. I think that this looks fantastic. I would definitely consider this. The open back isn't my absolute favorite because I find wearing bras very difficult with that, but would make it work for the aesthetics. The effortless shorts, yes. I told you guys, I love this drop. I love these shorts. Yeah, any kind of like tailored pleated short, I love it. I'm here for it. The Alanya blazer, yes, here for it. Like, just any sort of like tailored blazer, I love this. I think that, oh, I don't like, it's just a good blazer. A good blazer does so much in your wardrobe. Okay, let's talk about something I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, so the Santiago dress, I'm not a huge fan of this. I think just the combination of the fabric, the chiffon fabric, and the print with all of the like the gathered sections, and I don't know what to describe this as, but not my most favorite. I think it looks a little bit like night dressy and not in a way that I would like. So I'm gonna pass on that, but yeah. Okay, the Wilfred sonnet skirt. I like this. I really don't know if I would wear it, so I'm like a little on the fence about it, but I do like how it looks. I think this collection really gives me like Italian summer sort of vibes, you know? Like Italian Pinterest summer vibes. And I really like this, and I think that's why this is like speaking to me, because I see it as something that somebody would wear like draped off of a balcony in the like Amalfi Coast or like in Positano, looking fabulous, living their best life. But I just don't know if me like walking around Square One is gonna rock this the same way I think that that's gonna look. So I don't know. We'll see. I do love this. I am a little on the fence about the actual like wearing it. The Providence dress, I am gonna pass on this. I think the cups are just not, the bustier cups are just not really doing it for me. I really wish that they had kind of reworked it a little differently. I think if it was slightly different, I would have liked it, but unfortunately, I just think that they look a little bit too like bra-esque. I don't know how to describe it. It's not doing it for me. The Wilfred Ibiza bustier, yes. Oh yeah, I'm not kidding, guys. I loved this drop. I love this drop. This drop is like speaking to me. This bustier is so my vibe. Like, oh, I love it. Like, they have it paired with a sort of like I think a matching skirt. I would love that, like in a mini skirt for work, in a mini skirt for casual, with denim, with tailored slacks. Like, yeah, I love this. I'm definitely like, this is in my cart right now, like ready to go for when I'm ready to pull the trigger on that. The Ibiza short, yeah, paired with the blouse, or paired with the bustier, yes, definitely, 100%. The Basil bustier as well. Yeah, I'm like really into this. I have been loving a lot of like the House of CB bustier look recently, and I definitely want to kind of, or corset top looks. I definitely want to look at those, but I have been loving kind of everything and anything in that sort of like structured top corset bustier sort of vibes, with a little bit more of a modern take to it, like the ones that don't have the eyelets down the center but are just like one piece of fabric or have the boning. I really like how that looks. This is definitely like in that vibe or in that vein, and very much my vibe. I kind of hope they bring it out in more colors, because I would love to see it in like a white or a cream or a like beautiful espresso color, something like that. I'm not gonna talk about The Wilfred Crete dress. I really like this. These sorts of high neck swing dresses with the accordion chiffon pleats. I really like these. I think for work as well as for any sort of like semi-formal event, you can really get away with these. And they are super comfortable and they really, like, they're just so easy for those semi-formal events. You just throw them on and you're good. Like, they're perfect for cocktail hour, for like work stuff, for, you know, like semi-formal weddings, for fancier dinners. Yeah, perfect for that. Love that. The Wilfred Bursa dress, this gives me like Jacquemus vibes, which I love. It's Jacquemus on a budget, as much of a budget as Aritzia is. I love this. Like, the rib detailing, the fact that it's a knit fabric, making it perfect for spring and like late summer. Yes. I love it. I'm not super into the sage frost color. I think it's a bit like bright green for my taste, but it is still a beautiful color. But I definitely gonna get the light birch color if I do pick that up. Like the Seychelles sweater. Oh, I really like this. I like the sage frost here. I think because it's not a whole dress, I'm very much into this. I think also how they have it paired with white tailored slacks, I think really just combats it and makes it a little bit more neutral. I really love how this looks. I like those sorts of high neck sort of tank tops. I find they're very flattering on my body type. There is one particular high neck that I don't like, where it's like high neck with like really skinny straps. If it's like a tank top, if it's a dress for some reason it's fine, but if it's a tank, I don't know. But yeah, with this, I love it. I think that this is like that sort of like lightweight knit fabric is perfect for spring. Moving on to some more knitwear. The Manila cardigan. It comes in oak, and then the sage frost here is a much more muted looking green, which I like. I really love this color when it is in that knitwear where it's more muted and more gray based. Love it. This is a ribbed v-neck cardigan, extra fine merino wool cotton blend. So like, my qualm with one of the, I think the TNA sweater that I mentioned, was the fact that it was 100% cotton, and I don't love how cotton ends up washing. So I like these cotton merino blends because I find that wool, even when you're washing it, like, yes, it is a bit more of a pain. You have to be a lot more careful with it. But once you wash it and once it dries, it retains its softness so much better than a 100% cotton knit. So this being a blend, I love it. And I love both of the colors. Like, yeah, definitely my vibe. The Alps sweater. Guys, they brought back the Alps sweater and they brought back more knits, like more knit patterns. Yes, 100%. Like both the original and this new one, sign me up. I think I would probably lean more towards getting these versus the TNA and Sunday Best versions I talked about in part 1. So yeah. The plunge front cardigan, I really like how this looks, but in all of the years that it has been out, I've never bought one. And I honestly think because of the deep V, like the really aggressive V at the front, I love the idea of it, but personally, something about it has always made me not buy it. So while I do love the idea of it, I just think for my own wardrobe, it's not an evergreen piece, and it's not something that I would gravitate towards because I haven't gravitated towards buying it. Like, despite the fact that every time I see it and every time I see somebody wearing it, I'm like, oh, that looks so good. Something about it just, I don't know. Like, do you guys ever get those pieces where you really love them and you really love how they look, but just something about it makes you think like maybe it's not for me. I don't know. Okay, the Wilfred Desire vest. It's a faux leather vest. Again, like I mentioned with the suiting version of this, vests just aren't for me, so we're gonna pass. But I do think it's cute, but just not for me personally. The Wilfred Tempest skirt. So this is the Wilfred version of the, oh no. So this is a high-waisted vegan leather mini skirt. It has this side slit. I love this. I would love it in this like the sand white color or the dark olive. Definitely so cute. This rich mocha color would be beautiful as well. I like that people are like, I like that they're including darker brown tones, because when somebody says neutral, there's this like, or like nude, there's kind of like a misconception that it ends on like the lighter end of browns, but nudes and neutrals go all the way through down to like dark browns. So I like the fact that they are adding more colors in that neutral earth tone sort of range, because all ends of that spectrum are beautiful. The Wilfred Effortless pant, yes, I love these. I think that these would be great. Casual, but also formal, just like another pair of suiting pants. And they come in a couple different lengths, and I also think a couple different fabrics, if I'm not mistaken. So I really like those. I really like how they look. Okay, the Wilfred Illusion skirt. I really like this. I know it's not like typical me, but I really like it. And I think as a unusual but still sort of basic, I like this, especially this like pink color as well as black. It looks cute, and it does kind of emulate that like side slit without a side slit. It's just a variation on that sort of situation, which I really like. I find it very flattering, so like that. The little crop jacket, guys, I have 2 of these already. I love them. I also really like this. Oh no, they don't. It's a sage frost color, but hopefully they'll release more colors, but I really like mine. And if you haven't picked it up yet, I would definitely recommend. They're just like great jackets for throwing on with like dresses or high-waisted skirts, high-waisted pants, stuff like that. Love them. They've released more colors of the Rebel pant, guys. I actually am undecided. I loved when the Melina pants came in tawny. I didn't end up getting them, but it did come in this tawny color. Looking at the Rebel pants, I have seen them styled with some other stuff throughout the website. I like it, but I'm not sold. I'm on the fence about the Rebel pants in different colors. I already have them in black and cognac, so I don't know. We'll see. But for now, like, I'm on the fence about that. I want to point out like the Wilfred baby tee bodysuit. This color, this like the front cover, the gray taupe. Ooh, this color looks beautiful, and I love it paired with the like the espresso chocolate brown color. Yeah, but I love that like gray taupe color as kind of a cool tone neutral, but because it's a little bit like pinky, it's still like, it's not so cool tone that you look like it's like gray or like blue or something. It's nice. It's like a mid-tone. It's like a neutral, cool. It's a cool neutral, cool neutral tone. I don't know. I'm struggling. Okay. The Shine Bustier. Yes, I really like this as well. Like I said, this sort of look is just something that's speaking to me this year. I really like it also how they paired it with this like really beautiful light check mini skirt. I don't know exactly if the mini skirt is my vibe, but I do like how it looks. But this like Shine Bustier, either paired with denim or with like trousers, skirts, anything, I would really like. The Limerick shorts, they've come out with different colors, so I still kind of want the black, but I also really like this sand bluff color, as well as they come in sage frost, which it's growing on me, this color, but I do really love the sand bluff color in these, and I think I would definitely consider that. The new Cayenne top, I also really like this. I've had my eye on it for a while, and I've just not really gotten around to it because I kind of always ended up distracted by things, but I do love how from the front it has that more square neckline. It looks a little bit conservative, and then you have that open, really fun tie back. So I really like that, especially for like going out and stuff. She's cute. Not that I really go out. I don't know why I say like going out. Guys, I am a hermit. I stay at home. Okay, another like the illusion camisole. So like kind of like with the skirt, the illusion skirt, this does have the ruching on the sides, which I do really love. This color, ooh, this basalt gray color, it looks so beautiful. This is a bias cut, and it just, something about it, it's kind of like a unusual basic. Like it looks like a basic satin silk camisole, but just like a little bit different, which I like. It kind of, for somebody like me who wears so many like staple basic foundational pieces, finding ones that are just a little bit different but still fit my idea of a basic and a staple is just fantastic. The Wilfred Ghana jacket, but in vegan leather, yes, sign me up. My favorite jacket, just in a different material, 100%. So here for that. They've also added a new length for the Melina pants. They now have the Wilfred ankle, the Wilfred cropped, the regular, and then the long. So if you are looking for a cropped version of the pants, even for like me in the spring, I would definitely consider a cropped version as well. Yeah, they look cute, but I don't know. We'll see, but yeah. I want to talk about the Wilfred new flowy button-up because of this color, the basalt gray, styled with the matching labyrinth shorts. Yes, I will probably get this set because I love how this looks. But yeah, I have this shirt saved kind of across the board for all the colors that come out. I think that this would be fantastic for work with a pair of denim or a pair of coordinating trousers or tailored shorts, something like that, just for that look, the put together monochrome power suit vibes without actually like wearing a power suit, you know? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Okay, let's get a couple more things. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did make it through all the way, I really, really appreciate you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see